Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. Ali is with us, as is Shaka. There is a big heat wave here on the east coast of the US at the moment, which has got us all thinking, has Shaka paid for air conditioning this year? By the looks of it, it's a big no.
It's a big no, Dan. And to make things worse, my son's graduation from middle school was today, so I've been sitting on a national turf for the last hour.
Wow.
That has not helped.
Wow. Show everybody
Middle school graduation is a thing, apparently.
Wow, what a very proud moment.
I did not know.
There you go. Show everybody your sweat towel, Shaq. Oh, beautiful. Put that on eBay. Oh, sweaty Shaka. Shaka and Ali, do you agree?
Hurry up, Dan.
Come on.
Hurry up, I'm sweating.
Shaka, you need to get air conditioning this year.
Oh,
what? Shaka, Ali, do you agree with the Premier League Player of the Year? How does Diaz win it over Kane when he led the league in goals and assists, Ali?
Well, it's a valid point. Harry Kane was very deserving. I think in the end you vote for Ruben Diaz because he transformed the way that Manchester City played, and some of the things that they did defensively over the years, he kind of came in and resolved those problems. And in resolving those problems, then it gave Manchester City a platform from where they can now build from the back and of course be the team that they were. So I think he was the most impactful player for his team and therefore the player of the year. Now it just depends on what your individual definition of the player of the year should be, but that's not taking away anything from Harry Kane.
Right, so off the back of yesterday, Frank hates Neymar. Now Ali hates Morata. Ali not nice about Morata on yesterday's show. Who does Stevie, Don and Shaka hate? Well, we can only speculate about Stevie and Don. Shaka, who do you hate?
I'm not a hater, Dan. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I believe there's been a lot of criticism thrown at Jose Mourinho over the years from a Mr. Hislop.
Yeah, that's a fair comment, Dan.
Yes.
I've been very critical of Jose Mourinho, his management and coaching style, and the way he gets his teams, or he has his teams playing. But I also, on the other side of that very coin, I had the good fortune to meet Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
One year, a few years ago, and was enthralled
mesmerized
by the man.
Shaka,
I really was.
what's going on behind you? There's a postcard of a footballer without a head.
Right, so we had this discussion, remember these?
No.
Abja Foundation. Stephen Levi Cruz, good friend of mine who runs a foundation that does great work in Central America, and they produced these two cards from one of their students that they sell as fundraisers.
But why have they
I had this one up, you asked me about this one.
Why have they chopped the head off?
The second one up. That's all.
What's the relevance of not having a head?
I did not do the drawing, Dan. I'm just supporting the good work that they do.
All right.
I am no art critic.
No, I understand.
I cannot
it just
answer.
seems interesting that they've just decided not to do. Maybe they can draw heads. That's tricky. Do it both. Ali, who is a better finisher?
Maybe if I do the rest of the show like this. If I do the rest of the show like that.
Oh no, we don't.
The match.
We don't want to see your sweaty pecs throughout the show. No one needs that in their lives.
I've got my sweat towel, don't worry.
Yeah.
I've got that ready.
Although it's nice, I said pecs and not moobs. Yeah, that's quite nice. Ali.
Yeah, that's a compliment. That's a compliment.
Who is a better finisher? Timo Werner or Alvaro Morata?
Oh, come on. What? No, none. Zero. No.
No, you got to pick one.
Shaka.
No.
I'll take Shaka.
No,
I'll take sweaty
they're the
Shaka.
two. They're the two last picks.
Can I ask?
Goodness.
Am I a better basketballer than Werner and Morata are finishers?
Now, why would you bring that up, Shaq? You would
No. See, now, hey, Shaka, we're trying to have a serious conversation here. Why you got to bring your basketball?
I just
game
want to
into
see
this?
where Ali's
we
bottom.
we
really-
lose credibility when we talk about your basketball skills.
Bottom
we
of
lose
the barrel
credibility.
is.
If you're gonna
I'm gonna take Alvaro Morata,
if you
and
could
that
have,
hurts a little.
if you could have a Galacticos-style documentary about any team, club, or international, who would you like it to be about? I'd love to see one about Shaka and his Trinidad team. Oh, think of the parties, Ali.
Oh man, and Shaka,
I
who
don't
would be
remember
right
any.
in the middle of it.
I don't remember any.
Yeah, of course you don't.
No, all
Of
those
course you don't.
parties.
How would you?
Late back to Premier League matches, fly on the wall documentary of those planes. I think that'd be fun, definitely.
But you know what the best
have
thing
never
is,
been
Dan,
laid
that
back to anything.
Shaka. No. Shaka. See, here's the thing: the genius of Shaka. There would be other guys who would come to the forefront as sort of the party leaders. You know, the guys that are really out there, and everybody knows that they are the ones party. Shaka was just behind them, just off the shoulder a little bit. They take the blunt of the criticism, while Shaka just kind of slides by and say, oh, see you guys, bye-bye, that's it, take care.
Shaka has that incredible ability. For someone who's 6'5" or whatever he is, he just blends into the background, suddenly appears at breakfast. Where did you go, Shaka? Oh, I went to bed early.
Yes. Slithery.
Because I went to bed
Slippery.
early. I always go to bed early.
Slithery Shaka. Ali, does Argentina have a better squad right now compared to the last couple of years? The performance against Chile might just be a sign of nerves and lack of experience, as many of the young Argentine players were making their international debut.
They look very much like the same team, with the same limitations. I would suggest that defensively they are probably better than what they were a couple of years ago, and that you have players that have had some growth in those positions. The center back pairing has been really good for club and for country, and in that regard I think they have improved. As for what they do offensively, it's still very much the same story. Give it to Messi, hope he does something, because nobody else is really willing or capable of doing it on their own.
For Shaka, what's the longest span of games you've had playing with the same pair of gloves? Also, have you ever thrown out a pair if you had a bad result? God, you go for a lot of gloves in that case.
Yeah, that's an easy. That's easy. So especially when you get gloves sponsored and they send through to you. If I have a bad game in a brand new pair of gloves, they're gone.
Right.
I'll change them. Or what I used to do, I used to take those game gloves and start using them in training. So they're out of the game day rotation. Probably the longest I went with one pair of gloves in
One game.
the 94-95 season for Reading. We went something like 11 hours without conceding a goal to start the season. And I think I wore the same pair of gloves throughout. So that was roughly about, 9 games? Something like that?
They must have absolutely stank.
I wash my gloves after every game, Dan.
Because they're like, gloves have that weird smell that just sticks on your hands forever, doesn't it? Like wet dog mixed with just garbage.
Your gloves. You're speaking for your gloves. I wash my gloves. I care for my gloves.
Did you, Shaq? Really?
I love my gloves.
Yeah.
Did you wash them or did you have someone to wash them for you?
No.
Really?
My gloves were you would have somebody take care of your boots.
Okay.
But when it came to my gloves, I was the only one in charge of that.
And
Nobody touched my gloves.
Did you hand wash them and things?
Yes, I did.
Wow, Shaq. Is that a traditional goalkeeper trait?
Not all.
Right.
Most do.
Right.
Most do.
Oh, there you are.
But not all.
Oh, it's smelling lovely. Ali, after countless weeks of me asking you who your favourites for La Liga was this season, who your early title winners for next season?
Are you kidding me with this? Are you kidding me with this? I guess it's never too early. As a side note, I would just going back to the last conversation, imagine being the reserve player that had to clean Shaka's boots. I mean, that takes forever. His feet are about this size.
Yeah, I know, but he
and
doesn't.
the poor little guys over there massaging them boots, and oh my goodness.
But he's not running anywhere, Ali, is
I
it?
wear size
you
9.
can't have got them that dirty.
I wear size 9, Ali. I wear size 9.
Dude, do not wear a
Do you wear
size 9.
size 9 with those hands?
No, he does not wear a size 9.
They just look bigger. They just present themselves bigger than a 9.
I wear size 9, Shaka. That's not right.
Yes. No, it is not.
I wear
You'd be a
size
weird
10.
looking dude.
I wear
with that
size 10,
size
Ali
feet.
and Dan.
I've never really focused on your feet.
It's a 10.
I'm going to have a look at them next time, Shaq. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, that's great. That didn't sound creepy at all. Look. La Liga next year. Shot in the dark.
Oh, wait, Shaq,
Barcelona.
we're saying Shaka's feet. What does that do?
Oh.
That doesn't do anything for us, Shaq.
That's a size 10.
That's not a size 10.
That is not a size 10.
Says it right there. Says it right there.
Yeah?
Right there.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
You were a size 10 in 4th grade, Shaq.
Carry on.
All right, thank you. Ali?
What? Oh, shot in the dark. Barcelona. That's it. I'll go with that.
Is Casemiro better than N'Golo Kante, Ali?
I love me some Casemiro.
Yes,
I really do.
I think that's
but
what
I
I
don't
want.
think so. I don't think he's better than N'Golo Kante.
Ali, Shaka, given a choice, who would you pick in your team as the pivot? Pivot? Prime Roy Keane or Prime Kante? And why?
Well, two very different players that fit into two very different teams. But if I'm building a team from scratch and I could pick one or the other, I pick N'Golo Kante.
Would you, Shaq, over Keane?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Don't know what you want me to say to that.
No,
Dan.
no. It's if you would have offered me a bet, I'd have said that you would have gone Keane. Ali?
I'm putting this team together from scratch. I'm going to say, and I'm running this team. So in the end, I would like N'Golo Kante, who I know for a fact he's going to put his head down and do the work. And he's not going to challenge me. And I don't need that when I'm starting off with a team. So Roy Keane can just stay away from my team. I do not want the challenge from my players as I'm starting with this group. We need this group to gain some confidence before we get that sort of temperament into our group.
See, the thing for me, Dan, is Roy Keane brings a real presence, brings leadership, and a real sense of aggression. But you could get those same qualities with other pieces in your 11. What N'Golo Kante brings, you don't get from anybody else. You can't make up for unless you're allowed to play 12 players, you can't make up for what N'Golo Kante brings. So my point being, whereas N'Golo Kante may not have been as good in that Manchester United team of the late 90s, I think he's far better in this Chelsea than Roy Keane was. And as Ali pointed out, and we both said, if you're building a team from scratch, you go with the one player that you cannot get somebody else to bring those same qualities, and that's N'Golo Kante.
What's the thing next to the headless picture, Shaq? The kind of see-through crystal. What's that?
That's the ball I rub for my predictions at my top 10.
Can we see it closer? What is it? Can you pick it up?
Throw it away.
Wow, Shaq. It's like bed knobs and broomsticks.
So I predict that England are going to get knocked out in the group stage of the Euros.
Is that like a trophy or something you were awarded, or what?
Why are you asking me questions you know I can't answer, Dan?
I don't know. It seems a rather random thing to have in your house.
You know I can't answer that, Dan.
Final question.
My wife is the decorator in the family.
Yes.
I just live here.
Yeah. She controls the air conditioning as well. Dan, the question is for you. Did you watch the test series between England and New Zealand? Did any of the ESPN crew know about cricket? Yes, I did. I was watching day 4 today.
What kind of question is that?
What?
Wait, does anybody else in the ESPN crew know about cricket?
Well, there we go. That's the question.
Have you know?
Yep.
I'm quite a wonderful cricketer myself as well.
Shaka, show us your fast bowling action.
Oh,
I can't.
Come on.
With the big feet.
The resolution isn't quick
No,
enough
come
on
on,
this.
Shaka. Come on, you've got to get up and do it.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
You're gonna make them sweat
come
more.
on, Shaq. Don't be shy.
I bowl very fast.
Let's see it.
I bowl very
We've
fast,
got to see the
Dan.
mic on, Shaq. People want to see it now. You've teased it too much. There it is. Ready? Oh my God!
I hit my hand.
The athleticism. The athleticism.
What was that?
Wow, that was hard work.
Shaq, when's your next medical?
Might want to push it up.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear, he's at that age as well.
That was
is
fast.
it. We are done. Thank you very much to everyone who has been on. We'll be back tomorrow for more. Shaka, go get some rest, drink some water, and have a little lie down.
Please.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.